Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Friday, June 6th, 2025. You know something? When things become unfreaking believable, they are unfreaking believable. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Just 2 days ago, we got this headline from CNBC and everywhere else. Here we go. Private sector hiring rose by just 37,000 in May, the lowest in more than 2 years. Proof positive yet again that the economy is in free fall. Now today, CNBC, here we go. U.S. payrolls increased 139,000 in May, more than expected. Make that up. What is it? You know what we're seeing here? You and I have spoken about this before. Control by contradiction. Control by contradiction. They keep people off balance. Uh, People have no idea what's real and what's not real anymore. What else would you expect in this kind of freak show? Now, it gets even worse than that. Um, Let me just say this real quick. So this morning, you got stock futures higher a little bit. Why is this market not falling through the freaking floor right now on the back of round after round after round of abysmal economic news? Because it's pricing in more easy money. The Federal Reserve, in case you don't know, look this up for yourself, is already involved in full-blown stealth QE. They're buying it all. Sound familiar? Yeah, I think it probably does. And we haven't even begun to see where this is going. So the stock market, again, I've shown you guys this movement for a decade. You're going to see stock markets higher as the economy craters to the floor. The bigger the gap gets, well, the worse off everything really is. But there's no connection anymore between, I mean, there used to be a connection between the stock markets of the world and the economy. It's completely disconnected anymore. This is all about easy money, which we've been seeing oceans of for I don't know, since 2008. I mean, it really got started when this whole thing really just freaking died flat out. The economy went flatline and everything else. But what did central banks do? They jumped in here and pumped the system with heroin like you cannot believe. And the side effect is, of course, the dying economy, the middle class wipeout, the small business erasure as the stock market continues higher. Now, this phenomenon, well, we're going to talk about it because this is in your inbox right now. I've been working on this for like a couple of weeks. I finally got this together after the most recent economic news here. So 7 stages, the final 7 stages, and the worst is yet to come. People, look, man, this is not about doom and gloom. It's about awakening. It's about understanding the current situation and then taking steps for yourself, for each other here, because it's over. It's absolutely done. And again, I want to show you this again. I want to show you this one more time. This and this. Control by contradiction. It's an incredible thing. Anyway, look. So I'm going to read this to you. I want to cover it. This is in your inbox right now. If you subscribe to my newsletter, it's free. Link in the description of the video. And I wrote, please share this. Please share this stuff. I work really, really, really hard on this, okay? I'm not looking for any accolades or medals or anything, but this is important information, at least in my opinion. So let me read this and go through this with you. So the final 7 stages and the worst is yet to come. Lions. This is something I have been working on for a while. Please feel free to agree or disagree with this. Either way, I would like to hear from you, so please comment. So let's start off with this. The systemic rot is worsening. Oceans of easy money, QE, ZERP, NERP, vast credit and debt expansion has already poisoned the global economy for years. Can we agree on that? Because I wrote here, this is not an opinion, this is fact. Okay, so let's put that aside. Let's move forward. Here is the complete breakdown. Going back, oceans of easy money has created a culture of speculation, not production. What do I mean by this? For the most part, what has happened here to the United States and the rest of the so-called developed economies of the world is they have become zombies. They consume, and consume, but they don't produce anymore. And that's why we're in this situation we're in. And the backbone of this is, again, oceans of easy money, QE, ZERP, NERP, vast credit and debt expansion. Sound right to you so far? Let us move forward. So again, Oceans of Easy Money has created a culture of speculation, not production. Hyper-fueled debt bubbles at every level, sovereign, corporate, and personal levels, has destroyed the integrity of price discovery in bonds, stocks, housing, in every market. Now, I have said for 1,000 years that there is no real price discovery mechanism behind a single asset, beside a single behind a single asset class today. It's all about distortions of any kind of reality on the back of this easy money, and we haven't seen anything yet. In fact, like I said, right now, as we're speaking, the Fed is involved in stealth QE. They're buying it all. The ECB just lowered rates for the 8th consecutive time. And those inflation numbers, they're all fake. I'm going to talk more about that. Again, let's move forward here. Now the rot is coming to the surface. Now, the rot cannot be hidden anymore, people. There are 7 stages. 7. Let's outline this right now. Number 1, real growth is dead. It is dead. Without debt expansion, okay, they're going to call it credit expansion, but it's debt. There is no growth. Consumers are tapped out, quite obviously. Governments are bankrupt. You think I got that one right? Corporations survive on rollovers and buybacks. And of course, some other twisted mechanism. Again, the market counting on more easy money. You see what's going on here. The disconnect is getting way, way, way out of control. It's going to be a terrible price to pay for this. Number 2, financial markets are addicted to cheap money. All right. Without QE, the system collapses. Without rate cuts, defaults explode and stock markets collapse. Thus, QE must return in our face. They're going to call it something else. Hold that thought. But right now, again, stealth QE is going on. Who's buying all the debt? Central banks around the world right now are the number 1 issuers and buyers of debt, bar none. That should tell you there's a real problem. But again, they're the ones working with puppet politicians to confuse the public with things like, the economy is cratering through the floor, no jobs being created. But then all of a sudden, we're getting this. Payrolls increase 139,000 here. You can't make. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, this one. I use both sides. I try not to waste paper. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, how about that one? That's a good one to show you. That's a good one too. Look at this headline from just a couple of days ago. It's incredible. The economic outlook for 2025 is strong. It's strong. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Anyway, let's move forward. QE must return, which it already is in effect stealthily, which accelerates inflation and dollar destruction. Sound about right? Number 3. Supply chains and production are hollowed out. What did we just find out yesterday? U.S. imports got cut in half. Our factories are dead. Canceled orders over 41%. You can't make it up, but these are the real numbers. But you're not hearing about this stuff, are you? Of course not. So number 3, supply chains and production are hollowed out. Decades of offshoring plus easy money plus no equals no domestic resilience. U.S. factories and manufacturing are in a death spiral. It's now unrecoverable along with the overall economy itself. Are we on the same page here, or do you still think this is going to change? All right. Number 4. The cratering is real and deliberate. The U.S. and world economy is imploding. Not by external forces, but by design from within. Central bank rate cuts equal panic, not monetary policy, okay? They see their own credit system freezing up. You and I have been talking about this forever now. Okay. Real inflation is still there, and they're faking all the data. Do you need any more proof of that? Central bank rate cuts are meant to delay total market collapse. But it's all it's doing is pouring gasoline on inflation, okay? The US CPI and PPI, the consumer price index and producer price index, Eurozone inflation numbers are absolute total fabrications. Real world costs are rising, people. They're surging. And people are starting to wake up. They're wondering what's happening here. This was all supposed to change, along with wars ending on day 1 and everything else. Remember that? Didn't seem to play out too well. It was all a lie from the get-go, but there'll be no accountability here. No one held to account for anything, because that's the way we are today. And everyone gets a freaking trophy. All right, anyway, real world costs are surging, and the public knows it. But the official lie machine is working very hard to keep it masked. Number 5. The US dollar is in free fall. The weakest start of the year on record. Almost no media coverage here. No one's going to tell you about that. No politician, no central banker, okay, because they're working together on this. This is a death spiral. Nations are de-dollarizing faster. Come on, man. We all know this is true. China, BRICS nations, Middle East trade corridors, all building non-dollar alternatives here. Now, number 6. The Fed will buy it all. Sound familiar? Yeah, I guess so. Full-blown QE is coming again, but they will rename it. It's liquidity support. It's maybe yield curve adjustment program. It's maybe market stability operations, or maybe balance sheet flexibility. New labels, same old con job. Are we on the same page, or is Greg just not, he's not getting it right? They must do this. Why? Because they cannot allow bond yields to rise. Does that sound familiar to you? If and when bond yields spike in an uncontrolled manner, it will implode the entire debt-based fraud system. Still on the same page? Number 7, the final move. Once they unleash QE openly again, as I said, stealth QE is already in effect. We are entering the final death spiral. The dollar will weaken faster. Inflation will come in bigger waves, and the Fed will say, we must create a better system, people. This is where digital control comes in, and everybody knows it. That's what gets under Greg Mannarino's skin just a little bit, not a lot. Because you see, people understand it. They know what's going on. They know what's happening, but there's no pushback. How do you push back? I'm going to tell you again. Share the video. Get it out there. Let's start to wake people up. Come on, guys. I need you. We need each other. This is not my thing. This is our thing. If you consider yourself a part of this family, this worldwide pride of lions, well then, why are you not sharing this work? I get to see the numbers. How many people share these videos? It's a fraction of a percent. Can someone here please explain to me why, or can you, if you're not going to share this video, tell me why you're not going to share this video anyway, because I see the numbers. I can break down the statistics, and they're pathetic. They're pathetic. It's like, I don't know, 7% of you, 7% share these videos. 7% of you share these videos. I want you to think about what I'm saying. Imagine for a second if even, I don't know, 25% of you who are watching this video right now actually shared it. We can make a difference in the world. It's up to you. You want to do nothing? You want to sit back and suck your thumb off? Then you know what? Watch the video, turn it on, and go on with your freaking life. Or do you want to make a positive difference in this world? Start today. Every moment of your life, every next minute is a moment to turn this all around. Let's go from 7% of people that are sharing my videos or our videos here. Let's just bring it up to 20%. How's that? Let's go from 7 to 20%, and let's see what kind of a difference we can possibly make. You think we can? I think we can do this, I, if we just click. It takes no energy to do that. Give the video a thumbs up. Boom. Share the video. You're done. It couldn't possibly be easier. I don't know what else to say. What can I do? Can someone here tell me, what can I do to get you guys and girls to share these videos, to get our message out there? Unless, of course, you don't believe any of this stuff. Is Greg just out here? Should Greg take off this Rasta hat and put on a tinfoil hat? Let me know, because, look, man, you guys and girls are the ones I answer to. But if I can only get 7% of you to share these videos, then I have failed. All right? And I don't like to fail. So, please, let's do this. Share these videos. Get them out there. These pieces of work that I put out for you, I work really hard on these. And again, I'm not looking for medals or congratulations or anything like that, but I feel like this is really important. This is important stuff. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Because I'm wrong, I could just stop all this. Let me know what you want me to do. But I really am counting on you. I'm so sick and tired of seeing 7 or 8% of the people share these videos. I really am. It's failure. It means I are failing. You and I are failing if only 7% or 8% of people are sharing these videos. I think that's pathetic. Please, get the work out there. I want to hear from you on this, all right? I'll see you all later, I hope. 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. All right, people? Come on, man. Let's do something. Let's join forces finally, okay? If we unify, we will make a difference. If we do not, and only 7 or 8% of you share these videos, we're dead. We're dead in the water. Does that sound about right to you? Or is Greg just, not correct on that either? Love you guys. See you later.